Travis Greene is a celebrated American gospel musician and pastor whose life and career have become a beacon of hope and inspiration for many around the world. Known for his powerful worship songs and the depth of his faith, Greene has captivated audiences with his soulful voice, engaging performances, and unwavering message of faith in God's grace. His journey is a remarkable testament to the power of belief, resilience, and a commitment to spreading messages of hope and positivity. Travis Montorius Greene was born on January 17, 1984, in Dover, Delaware, and spent much of his formative years growing up in Warner Robins, Georgia. His childhood, however, was marked by profound tragedy at an early age. Greene experienced the devastating loss of his father, who passed away due to an aneurysm while Greene was still a young boy. Despite the immense sorrow that came with this loss, Greene found strength in his mother, a devout Christian who became a guiding light in his life. Greene's mother, who played a crucial role in shaping his faith, instilled in him a deep love for God and a resilient spirit. Despite the absence of his father, the atmosphere in Greene's home was filled with the sounds of gospel music and the teachings of the church. His mother encouraged him to trust in God's plan and to find solace in his faith during difficult times. Her unwavering belief in God's goodness amid life's trials laid the foundation for Greene's spiritual journey, which would later inspire his music and ministry. From a young age, Greene developed a strong passion for music. In gospel music, he found a lifeline, a way to express his emotions and navigate the pain of losing his father. Music, particularly gospel music, was more than just a hobby. It became a source of comfort and spiritual healing for him. His early exposure to gospel music came from the church, where he first began singing and playing instruments. The church community provided him with a supportive environment to explore his musical talents and to understand the power of worship through song. As he grew older, Greene's love for gospel music deepened, and he began to see that his calling was not just to perform, but to spread messages of hope, encouragement, and faith to others. His dedication to music led him to the release of his debut album, Stretching Out, in 2010. This album was a significant milestone in his career, introducing him to the gospel music community and showcasing his unique style. His music blended worship, soul, contemporary gospel, and elements of R&B, allowing him to create a sound that resonated deeply with listeners. Songs like Still Here and Prove My Love from Stretching Out highlighted Greene's talent for crafting lyrics that spoke to the struggles and triumphs of everyday life. His music drew people into a deeper connection with faith, and the success of the album opened many doors for him in the gospel music world. However, it was his second album, The Hill, released in 2015, that truly marked his breakthrough in the music industry. The album was a defining moment in his career, showcasing his evolution as an artist and solidifying his commitment to creating music that inspires hope and faith. The album's title, The Hill, symbolizes a place of reflection, surrender, and worship, a concept woven throughout its tracks. One of the standout songs from The Hill was Intentional, a track that became an instant hit. The lyrics of the song, which center on the idea that all things are working for my good, resonated deeply with audiences, reinforcing the belief that God has a purpose for every challenge and blessing in life. Intentional quickly became a chart-topping success and crossed over into mainstream recognition, reaching a broader audience beyond the gospel community. The success of Intentional was a pivotal moment in Greene's career. It earned him multiple award nominations and established him as a significant figure in contemporary gospel music. The song's message of unwavering faith and the belief that God is in control of all situations became a source of comfort and inspiration for many listeners. Greene's ability to create music that not only entertains, but also delivers a powerful spiritual message set him apart in the gospel music scene. Beyond Intentional, the entire The Hill album was a masterful collection of worship songs that further cemented Greene's place among the most influential gospel artists of his generation. Tracks like Made Away became favorites in churches and worship settings worldwide, conveying a deep sense of gratitude and trust in God's power to intervene in seemingly impossible situations. Following the success of The Hill, Greene's popularity soared. He began receiving widespread acclaim not only from fans but also from critics and fellow artists in both the gospel and Christian music industries. His ability to blend contemporary sounds with traditional gospel elements allowed his music to bridge the gap between different generations and musical tastes. Greene's rising stardom was reflected in the numerous awards and nominations he received, including several stellar awards for categories such as Song of the Year and Male Vocalist of the Year. His performances at various award shows and gospel music events were met with enthusiasm and praise, further expanding his influence and fan base. In 2017, Greene released his third album, Crossover, live from Music City, which was another pivotal moment in his career. This live album captured the raw energy and emotion of a worship experience, allowing listeners to feel as though they were part of a powerful spiritual encounter. Recorded in Nashville, Tennessee, a city renowned for its vibrant music scene, the album brought an extra layer of authenticity and dynamism to Greene's music. One of the standout tracks from Crossover, live from Music City, was You Waited, a deeply moving worship song that became a favorite in gospel music circles. The song's lyrics expressed a profound sense of gratitude for God's patience and love, acknowledging how God waits for us to turn to Him despite our flaws and shortcomings. Greene's soulful vocals and passionate delivery in You Waited created a worship experience that felt both intimate and uplifting. A defining characteristic of Greene's music is his ability to blend contemporary gospel with the elements of worship, pop, and R&B, creating a sound that appeals to a wide audience. His versatility as an artist has allowed him to reach gospel enthusiasts as well as those who may not typically listen to gospel music. Crossover, live from Music City, is a perfect example of Greene's ability to create music that is modern, while remaining deeply rooted in traditional gospel themes. Beyond his music, Travis Greene's influence extends into his role as a pastor and spiritual leader. Alongside his wife, Dr. Jackie Greene, Travis co-founded Forward City Church in Columbia, South Carolina in 2016. Forward City Church quickly gained recognition for its vibrant worship experiences and focus on fostering genuine connections among its members. The church's mission is to help individuals move forward in their faith, purpose, and life journey, and it reflects the core values of spiritual growth, empowerment, and a deep belief in everyone's divine purpose. As a pastor, Greene's sermons are grounded in biblical teachings delivered with a focus on practical application. He is known for his transparency and authenticity, often sharing personal stories of struggles and triumphs to illustrate God's faithfulness and grace. His messages inspire hope and provide practical steps for overcoming obstacles, leading many to deepen their relationship with God. Greene's ministry is not just confined to worship services. Forward City Church is a hub for community engagement and social impact, with a focus on addressing issues such as poverty, education, and social justice through various outreach programs and initiatives. The church also places a strong emphasis on youth and young adult ministry, recognizing the importance of guiding the younger generation in their faith journey. Travis Greene's personal life is as inspiring as his music and ministry. One of the most defining moments in his life occurred when he was just 4 years old. In a tragic accident, young Travis fell from a 4-story building and was declared dead on the way to the hospital. However, his mother's fervent prayers for a divine intervention were miraculously answered, and Travis was revived. This near-death experience left an indelible mark on his spiritual journey, instilling in him a deep sense of gratitude and a belief that his life had a divine purpose. Greene's miraculous recovery and the experiences that followed have shaped the themes of faith, hope, and resilience that permeate his music and ministry. His songs, such as Intentional and You Waited, are filled with messages of trusting in God's plan and believing in miracles, which resonate deeply with listeners who are seeking comfort and strength in their own spiritual journeys. In addition to his near-death experience, Greene has also faced health challenges, including a heart condition that has tested his faith and determination. Despite these obstacles, Greene has remained steadfast in his belief in God's power and purpose, using his struggles as a testimony to encourage others facing similar battles. Travis Greene's life and career are a powerful reminder that faith, resilience, and trust in God can carry us through life's greatest challenges. Through his music, ministry, and personal testimony, Greene continues to inspire countless individuals around the world to believe in the power of hope, faith, and God's unwavering love. When Travis Greene entered into this world stillborn, he was declared dead. His mama minister, Charleather Greene, called on the name of the Lord, and he answered and brought her baby boy back to life. At the age of 4, Travis fell out of the window of the family's 4th-floor apartment in Germany. Someone advised his mom that her toddler was dead, and by the time she got outside, a white sheet was pulled over his face. As she picked up the lifeless body of her child, she called on Jesus over and over until he came back to life. This transpired in the natural, but in the supernatural is an occurrence that has forever made an indelible imprint in the life of Travis Greene. As he fell from the window, a giant hand accompanied by a very bright light caught him. The voice asked, "Do you want to go with your mom or do you want to come home with me?" 4-year-old Travis answered, "I want my mom." The voice said, "Okay, go home to your mom, but the next time you're coming home with me." Inquisitively, Travis asked, "Sir, what is your name?" The voice answered, "My name is Jesus." Shortly after this life-altering experience in 1989, Travis's father suddenly died of an aneurysm, and he became very passionate about music. It was God's way of giving me an escape from tragedy and crisis. I turned to the keyboard instead of to drugs in the streets. Any instrument I put my hands on, I was able to play, explained Travis. Having a mother who is a dynamic minister, whom he spent time traveling with as she preached, is where he honed his musicianship with several instruments. It was in college that a pastor heard Travis sing, and he was instantly named worship leader. Suddenly, Travis had to learn the new territory. Through his newly appointed assignment, he was able to be an instrument in breaking the strongholds that were rampant at Georgia Southern University. A much-needed revival broke out on their campus and at that church with Travis leading worship. I saw firsthand in the clubs and at the campus parties what sin can do to you when you are blinded by it. The sexual activities, heterosexual and homosexual, alcohol, and drugs were some of the strongholds on the campus. Because of all of the rampant negativity, I would walk around the campus and just love on the kids and send out 300 text messages to come to church service on Sunday mornings.